Okay, let's have a look around this rather lovely Land Rover 90 50th anniversary V8 injection automatic. As always, finished in Atlantis blue. I think this is number 233 of around 350 UK cars. What does it say on the back? Yeah, number GB233. And as lovely as they ever are, in fairness. They've got absolutely everything. The ultimate Defender, really. With its automatic transmission, the 4-litre V8 automatic, plus things like the revised suspension with anti-roll bars and stuff. This one is pretty standard with one or two little extras on it here and there. We'll just go around it and point out what it has on it. Standard 4-litre V8 50th anniversary spec in that it's based on a station wagon, so it's got the Alpine lights and opening rear windows. Looks like the rear windows are actually tinted on this one, certainly more tinted than the side windows. It's got a matching set of Cooper Discoverer 265 75 R16 tyres on the correct pewter rims. The spare is a different one, I think. That's a BF Goodrich, but certainly the other four are fairly new looking Cooper Discoverers. It's got checker plate on the wing tops, the modesty covers and the rear quarters, as they always do have. And the full external roll cage, which again they all have, which also goes inside and means they don't have to have a rear bulkhead in them, so you can get the driver's seat back a bit. They've all got air conditioning. On this one, incidentally, the air conditioning is ice cold. I can't remember if they've all got light guards or not, but this one certainly has at the front. But other bits and pieces on it, it's got electric front windows. It's also got a full closure alarm and immobiliser system, which also works with central locking, which is a nice little upgrade. It's got the 6 spotlights on it. Certainly the ones on the top work. I don't know about the ones in the A post, in the A bar on the front bumper, but certainly the ones on the top work. It's also got a snorkel. They all have the factory steering guard on the bottom, of them there. They've all got the side steps on them. It's got mud flaps, and it's got the NAS spec rear step and tow pack on it, as it should do, and obviously 6 seats inside, centre cubby box, all the usual bits and pieces. Let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. Paint is very original on it. I can't see any signs of it having been repainted anywhere. Obviously it is, no matter that it's a 50th anniversary, it is still a Land Rover Defender after all that, so there's always going to be one or two little blemishes and crinkles on it here and there. Incidentally, it does come with that plate, nice L50 plate for Land Rover 50th. Obviously it should really be on it'd be on an S registration, I think. Right, round the front end, bonnet and stuff all looks pretty good, but there are one or two areas where it looks like birdlime marks have been allowed to settle on the cars. One there, one there, one there, and a couple at the back. It's just been raining here, so it's a bit wet on the bonnet here, but I know there's one or two birdlime marks on the bonnet that might be difficult to see on the video, but certainly one there, one there, and one there, and one there. 4 or 5 marks on the bonnet from birdlime. Looking down the near side, apart from a couple of minor parking dinks in the near side door and a tiny one in the near side front wing just up there, it's pretty good and straight there. Around the scuttle, it's as it should be. Very, very nice. As always, the paint is just coming off of the hinge up there. This Atlantis blue always seems to do that, come off the hinge, but the scuttle corner looks splendid. Another tiny parking dink just there in the top of the near side front wing. There are a couple of very, very minor and faint hedge scratches down the side, just where it's been used for a little bit of green laning and stuff like that. Yeah, we've got on the doors 1, 2, 3 parking dinks, 4 parking dinks in the near side door, but it is a Land Rover, it is a Defender rather. Inside here, proper 50th anniversary spec, so the nice cloth interior and the 4 individual rear seats with belts. I think the only difference, this one's been fitted with a checker plate load area floor. I'm fairly sure they're carpeted normally, but so it's got the sunroof in it, it's got the full roll cage and stuff, all the interiors all in nice shape. Those are the electric window switches, they've been put in nicely, and that's the switch for the spot lamps. And as I say, the aircon is ice cold. The previous owner has saved the original window winders because they are like rocking horse, do those ones, so he's kept those if you want to put those back on. But that's it. I mean, it's also got an uprated stereo Sony radio CD with some very high power speakers in the front there and in the back. Passenger door all feels pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. Very little, much less electrolytic reaction on this one than the one we had a couple of months ago actually. Tiny bit just bubbling up there and a tiny bit there. A little bit just underneath the Alpine light there. That's really about it down the near side. The only thing is the near side rear corner here, the tub corner trim is bubbling quite a lot up there. Probably could do with replacement. A little bit of a reaction just coming up along the back of the wing there. That's about it really. Along there. Around the tail end here, there's one or two tiny bits on the guttering here. This did have a big roof rack on it which we took off. Unfortunately, when we were taking off, it was very difficult to do it without actually just scratching the paint. One or two just little touches on the guttering on both sides of the back that just need to be touched in a bit. Cross member all looks okay. It's got your mud flaps on there, and the tailgate all looks pretty good as well. There's a couple of areas of paint loss, just one there, and a little bit just up there by the near side rear quarter window. Obviously my bag doesn't come with it, but in here it's all as it should be. There's an inverter over there which I don't know if it still works. I'm fairly sure it's still connected, but power inverter. This used to be used as a bit of a camper. But the extra speakers are set in the back here. It's all nice there. On the offside rear quarter, this all looks pretty good. There is a slight scuff, the paint's just been taken off the very edge of the offside rear quarter trim here. It's obviously rubbed against something, and a slight dig just in there. Obviously come into contact with something sooner or later, but a little bit of touch-up paint would do the trick. Then, as I say, a couple of marks on the guttering up here, but otherwise, as I say, it's pretty free of electrolytic reaction. This one certainly much more than the one we had in about 6 weeks ago. Very good along there. Driver's door, same story with the driver's door. There's a few minor parking dinks in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little tiny parking dinks in the driver's door. A little bit of reaction just coming up underneath the tub top trim there and a bit there. Offside front wing, some reaction coming up just around the roll cage mount there. Scuttle corner looks very good indeed. Again, paint's coming off the hinge, and the paint has flaked off the scuttle hinge up there as well. Offside front wing is fine, apart from a sort of a small dent stroke scuff right on the very corner of the wing here. Goes round there a bit, and it's slightly scuffed it. Well, has scuffed it, simple as that, and slightly dented it. That's slightly annoying, but it's a defender after all that. And in the driver's side, again, seats are in very good shape. Driver's door feels fine, no problems there. And this all feels and looks very good. I did over 100 miles in this when I collected it, and it performed superbly actually. Very nice car. That's about it. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. We take part exchanges, we take Visa and MasterCard, credit cards and debit cards, with a 2% surcharge for credit cards, and we can ship it anywhere you like in the world, obviously at a cost. That's about it. End.